I just wanted to make sure it opened. Well, I got rid of my piece of Tesla and got this awesome Mercedes Metris minivan. This is a 2016 Mercedes Metris, and I'm going to be building a mobile detailing slash film unit out of this thing, and I'm so excited. So the reason I chose this van over some other vans like the Ford Transit Connect is that this van is heavy duty, but not too heavy duty. Those Sprinter vans seemed a little bit big. I did look at them. I even thought about making a Sprinter van into a mobile tint slash kind of home live out of it type of deal, but that's a little extreme. So we went for this. This will carry a lot more than the Ford Transits as far as water, as far as weight. It is run by a 4-cylinder turbo engine. I paid $23,000 for this van, and I've been looking at vans for quite a while. In this particular cargo van, they were around $30,000 for even vans that were in the 60, 70, 80,000 mile range. And I got lucky with this one, I feel like, because it only had 30,000 miles on it and ended up getting it for $23,000. Now there is some small damage, so they had this entire van wrapped. It must have been a company who had the van. So if you look closely, you see like the paint is actually starting to chip here and there's all kinds of bubbles, but I didn't really care because I'm planning on wrapping the van as well. So this van is going to be a car supplies warehouse van, an optical van, and these are my plans. One, I want to build some content for you to be able to build out a van step by step, give you all the prices, our thoughts, what we plan on doing with this, and I'll make a couple of videos on this on our plans. But this is different because I haven't really seen a whole lot of content out there building a van specific for mobile film, whether it's window tinting or paint protection film. Hard to do film outside, but going to dealerships or collections or going to a customer's car who's just not comfortable with bringing their car, driving it somewhere long distances. So the convenience of mobile detailing has always appealed to me. I actually started out mobile detailing in this industry back about 20 years ago. Atlanta, Georgia, I ran a mobile detailing van for almost 4 to 5 years, and I loved it. It was a very nostalgic time in my life to be able to do that. I started a business on my own. I started making and earning money on my own. And the freedom of being able to drive around to different areas around the city and be able to just open the van up, be outside. It's almost like you're on vacation a little bit. You're just washing a car out there and doing that. And I really loved those days of being able to offer the convenience to be able to go directly to the customer. Now, a shop environment, especially for doing film, is so much better. You know, you need a clean environment. You need that climate controlled area. So there are definite challenges with a mobile detailing, mobile tint rig, but we're gonna get into those. But I'm gonna build this out. I wanna make it convenient. I wanna make it efficient. That's the key when you're mobile detailing, because you do lose a lot of time going to the client's office or going to the client's home. So how can you be efficient with a mobile detailing unit? So we're gonna build this all out. I plan on going down to Virginia and meeting with Tony Ralda. We've already started making plans for the van. I'm very excited. And another reason I got the Metris is because there's a lot more room in it. The Transit Connects are a little bit small for what I wanted to do, especially adding a plotter in the van. So that's a part of what we want to do with this van too. I'm gonna lift it. I already got some wheels for it. We've got the windows tinted already. I'm gonna put a new stereo system in it because right now the backup camera sucks and I can't really listen to the Spotify or the music that I wanna listen to do that. This van here is a 4-cylinder. It is turbo, so that's cool. It does have nice power and it drives very well. And I like the look of it too. So show you around the van a little bit. So coming into the van, I really liked the look, the leather seats, the higher end of the van. Now it doesn't have a partition in the back seats and everything. So driving the van, it does get very loud. So I talked to Tony about some options to be able to do that, some insulation options to kind of reduce the road noise. I don't want to put a partition behind the seats because I feel like it's going to take away from some of the actual space we have to utilize for a lot of the equipment and everything that we're going to put in there. So I don't know, we'll see. But we're talking about putting some diamond plate on all the walls and maybe doing some insulation in the back. And I'm hoping that actually helps save on some of the air conditioner too, because this is a big giant box and there's not much, you know, this is a black panel here that's absorbing all the heat. So it gets hot in the summer and the air conditioning is running pretty much full blast to keep this thing cool. So if we can do some sort of insulation and get some noise reduction and get some insulation for the air conditioner, that'd be cool too. So you only have one side door here. That's one thing that I do like about the Ford Transit Connect, is that they got doors on both the sides, which is really cool. So, but I only have one door. That's all right. We got back doors in the back. I plan on getting a canopy here too. So when I was mobile detailing, I had a 10 by 20 canopy that I could pull out of the van and then set up and put it next to the van, which is nice, but they're often really heavy. You have to set it up, and then you do have to weight it down if there's any type of wind going on. So I've been researching some canopies that I can actually attach to the top here, and so I got a couple different options. We'll see how that does. Not that we're gonna do a whole lot of film work outside. I plan on taking this to car shows as well, so I want this to be a showpiece, to be able to go to car shows or events around the Chicagoland area just to advertise Car Supplies Warehouse, Optical, who we are, and then maybe even next year we put this out on the road and get it to work and make some money with it. So super excited to go back to my roots with this. I also would like to take this van on tour. I'd like to go around the country and be able to go to other shops and either do special trainings or be able to do special content projects with this. Obviously we have the YouTube video, and I love making content and sharing educational videos. So if you have something special maybe coming up in the next year or so and want us to come out and help you work up with on it and maybe make some cool content to be able to put on the channel, share some educational stuff with everybody, I would love to hear that, because this is what that van is going to be for, to be able to go out, go to, you know, any part of the country and visit other detailers, other film installers, and just enjoy the experience and build something that's something special. I know there's a lot of Ralda's. If you haven't checked out Tony Ralda's channel, he has some beautiful van builds, and I'm excited to see what he's got in store for us with this. So we're gonna have a few videos. Obviously, this is just the introduction video of showing you the van and walking you around a little bit. We'll have the planning out video to see what we actually want to do with this van, because I've never built out a van. When I originally had my first van, you didn't have a lot of these build outs. Now they have hose reels, they have dedicated water tanks back in the van. I had a 55-gallon drum that I just cut the top off of it, and I had literally like a sump pump connected to a garden hose, so I didn't even have a pressure washer. And then part of this project too is I want to make it eco-friendly. One thing that I had 20 years ago when I was doing this was a giant generator that was extremely loud and a lot of fumes, that you had to fill it up with gas all the time. And I know with the technology, they have power banks, they have solar panels with that, and I want to make this very quiet. A lot of the battery powered equipment, polishers, vacuums, pressure washers, and all that, I want this to be a part of it, and I want to share that technology of what's going on and what you could do and how you could build out your own mobile detailing van. Part of this too, we're going to walk through the process, you know, how to market to customers mobile. I think mobile is a great business because detailing in itself is a convenience type of service, and if you can take that further and convenience them with going to their home or going to their office. And I know a lot of bigger collections, you know, guys that have bigger collections, they want somebody to be able to come to them. So I love mobile detailing, I love this business, and I want to share this entire project with you guys every step along the way. So make sure you subscribe for more content and more mobile detailing, window tint, PPF, van content. So Thanks, appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the van. I would love to hear some thoughts and ideas from you. Maybe you are a mobile detailer and you've done a couple things to your van that you would like to share that we should do with this van. So, all right, let's hear it. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.